The Russia-Ukraine war has truly become a massive real-life testing ground for modern military technologies. Recently, a low-cost Ukrainian device managed to take down a $400 Russian oil rig. Dark Weapons is a type of military drone called FPV drone, first-person view drone, basically a kamikaze drone that carries explosives, dives towards the targets, and sacrifices itself in the attack. So what exactly are these kamikaze drones made of, and what happens to them after the explosion? FPV drones are mostly built from materials commonly used in electronics and civilian aviation. If you've ever flown a drone, some of these will sound familiar. But in war, these materials are chosen even more carefully to balance weight, durability, and cost. Let's break it down. The frame usually made of carbon fiber, extremely lightweight, strong, and rigid. This helps the drone stay structurally stable at high speed and handle minor crashes. Cheaper or smaller drones might use synthetic plastic instead. About the motor, the outer casing is typically steel or aluminum, while inside you will find copper coils and permanent magnets, often neodymium magnets, that create the necessary magnetic fields to spin the propellers. The propellers made from the synthetic plastic because they are lightweight, easy to mold, and flexible enough to take small hits without breaking. Higher-end propellers might have a carbon fiber reinforcement for added strength and performance. FPV drones use lithium polymer batteries, which are lightweight, energy-dense, and capable of delivering the high currents needed for intense motor action. And the electronic parts include the flight controller, electronic speed controllers, video transmitter, FPV camera receiver, and more. These are made of standard electronic components like microchips, resistor, capacitors, and transistors, all containing material like silicon, copper, gold, silver, and other valuable or rare materials. What happened to all of these after the drone explodes? About the carbon fiber frame, they shatters into tiny pieces. Carbon fiber is non-biodegradable and can stay in the environment for a very long time. The metal parts bend, break, and scatter across the field. Over time, they oxidize and release heavy metals into the soil and groundwater. The explosives, usually TNT or plastic explosives, the explosion produces toxic gases like CO2, nitrogen oxide, and chemical residues. These chemicals can contaminate both the air and the soil. Electronic components, even if destroyed, the remains still contain toxic heavy metals like lead, mercury, and other hazardous materials. These don't just disappear, they leach into the environment over time. Lithium polymer battery, this is one of the most dangerous parts. Lithium polymer battery is damaged or destroyed. It can release harmful chemicals like lithium, cobalt, nickel, and organic compounds. Cobalt and nickel are particularly toxic. Even worse, burning these batteries produce high sulfuric acid, an extremely poisonous and corrosive gas that can severely harm your lungs and skin. So what's the big picture? When a kamikaze drone completes its mission, it doesn't just vanish into thin air. It leaves behind a toxic mess, a mix of status, carbon, scatters, metals, explosive residues, toxic chips, and battery chemicals. Under normal circumstances, cleaning up these kinds of electronics and hazardous waste is already difficult and expensive, but in the middle of the war, who is going to clean it up?